War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius 4th anniversary is coming up. It's right around the corner, and we're getting some really cool stuff for it. First of all, they've announced Final Fantasy IX. We know for sure that Final Fantasy IX Vivi, Zidane, and Garnet Dagger are coming out. Vivi is Dark, and Zidane is Wind. They're both 100 cost units. Garnet, however, is Earth and the free unit, 90 cost at that. So I find that very interesting that she's followed by Renoa, both Earth, both free units, and both the ladies. But no, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about them being ladies, or free. But yeah, anyways, so I thought that was a pretty cool thing. Final Fantasy IX is a highly anticipated collab that people have been begging for in this game since the beginning of this game's existence. So it's cool to see that it's finally coming. And if you're some of those Final Fantasy IX fans out there, then it's your lucky month, because they're gonna, well, I don't know about month. We don't actually have a release date for Final Fantasy IX in global yet. This is for the 4th anniversary. It's gonna hit JP later in November, I should say. And then it will come to global probably shortly after that. We don't know a date yet though, but they are coming. And there's so much other cool stuff announced for that anniversary. Like they're just revamping, overhauling, or just flat out getting rid of a lot of things. Like they're getting rid of stuff like gear proficiency, I think. Stuff like that. I don't know. I can't really speak on all of it because I don't know. But they're doing stuff that has to do with Esper resonance, unit affinity, gear proficiency. There's just so much stuff that it would take like a video in its own, but just know that that stuff is coming. Now, there's a letter from the producer here. This is a letter that Hiroki wrote. It's in-game, and I highly recommend you guys all just read it in-game. I'm just going to read this one section of it to you right here, where it says, "We've prepared in-game events and updates for everyone to enjoy during the JP app 4th anniversary, such as 10 URs guaranteed free 100 times summon, and then a max 300 summons daily, free 10 times summon." The wording on that is really weird. I think that just means we're going to get a 10 times summon that's going to eventually equal 300. So however many days that would be. A special story event unit for the anniversary. Now this could be the Wind Veritas. They also did show that they're going to be giving... We're going to be able to unlock the Veritas characters from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius in this game. And I believe they're starting with Wind Veritas, who, by the way, is going to be our second Cid. About time, right? We have had one Cid in this game for so long. This is a Final Fantasy game, and there's a lot of Cids out there. So I'm actually shocked that we've only had one Cid up to this point. Now, if we are getting that Cid, that's who it's going to be. And the collaborative event, this is just talking about Final Fantasy IX right here. So there's going to be a bunch of free stuff. But yeah, they're going to start with Veritas of the Wind, and then we're probably going to have all of them by the end. I heard it's going to be like the selection quests, but it also, the way it says story event, makes it seem like it's going to have story to it too. So that's really cool if that's what it sounds like, that we might have like a story event kind of into the unlock of a free character, and then maybe that character will actually be used in that story event, which could be really cool. They could be really powerful. I don't know. It's exciting to think about, and I could be way off on all of those. This might not even be talking about the Veritas thing. This could be a completely different character. But either way, I'm looking forward to a special story event for the anniversary. That could be cool. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this week, though. This week, we're getting previously highly anticipated Melnia. I don't know if people are still looking forward to Melnia. I am, but if you saw a minute ago, I really only have like 3k Visior. So even though I would love to have Melnia, super hype, I'm a super Earth simp. Earth is my absolute most juiced element, and I love Halloween Lucio right now. He's my favorite character in the game, and I would love to have Melnia here to use with my new shiny other Earth unit. However, I got no Viz, so I'm gonna have to skip. I'll try to get her from like those free tickets that we'll get throughout the week, and possibly maybe the 300 paid ticket. I don't even think I have 300 paid though, and I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. But anyways, this is her stuff. Her main job is Simularca. Simularca? I don't know how to say this. I don't know what this word is, but that's her main job. Then also sub-job Ranger and sub-job Trick Lancer. She's big time missile unit, if you couldn't tell. And then she also has some Lancy stuff there. So, I don't know. I really would love to have this unit, but I really have to skip. I'm going to be saving till Final Fantasy IX, other than maybe like 300 pulls, and that's about it. But yeah, she's big time coming. I know people have been wanting her. They kind of skipped her. We probably should have got her in like September or so, but now is your opportunity. And there is some good reasons to pull for her, and I'll get to them in a little bit. They actually have some incentive to pull her. Is it bait? You be the judge. But we'll get to that in a minute. First things first, the next thing is her vision card preview, Blood-Soaked Road. This is actually the following week, so this will be next week. And yeah, her vision card's coming out. This is also a highly anticipated vision card. People have been looking forward to this vision card almost more than the unit, honestly. It's got unit attack res up, reaction block rate up, and agility. So this is, as long as you're a sword knight, gun, or mace equipable main jobs, this card is very, very powerful. Also for Melnia and Renelle, it's got Man-Eater up. And then bestowed effect is attack up and acquired AP up. That is an outstanding card, and people have been looking forward to that for months. But yeah, so anyways, let's get into some of the other stuff. So, there's going to be shards for her on a few days. There's also 4 tickets for free from her, and I'm sure there's going to be those free tickets in the guild shop as well that you'll be able to get. So you'll get some chances. If you are going to skip like me, we'll at least have some chances, and we'll have a tiny, itty-bitty little bit of hope. And that's all I want, is just a little bit of hope. Man, I want this character so bad, but I just don't have it in me to, you know, have to go to pity for it. So hopefully we can get lucky with some of the easier methods of acquiring. Check this out, also. JP, EXP, and item drop in story quests 4 times. That's probably because 4th anniversary. Also, friend gift campaign 4 times. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Make sure your friends list is active people. You will get an absolutely absurd amount of friend medals during this week. If you don't have friends, join my Discord, ask in there. We have a ton of people that will add you. I'll even add you. If you guys want to add me, come into my Discord, ask in the WOTV channel, and I definitely have some inactives that I can get rid of, especially for this event, because this is going to be a lot of friend coins. So yeah, hit me up in Discord. And yeah, let's add each other. And you guys can add each other as well. That way we all have just a bunch of active friends. I think it's going to be a really good week there for the old friend medal acquisition. Now, this is what I was talking about when I was saying there's some incentive to pull for Melnia. Now, if you pull her, during her like 2 weeks, her item drops in the hard quests are tripled, so you'll be getting 3 times the shard there, kind of like we have for every unit right now, but this will be going on for Melnia even after that ends. I think that's still going to be going on for the reincarnation units too, though, but you'll be able to get it for Melnia, and there's a limited title for her. So if you get Melnia during her period, you'll be able to get this title, which is a pretty cool title, honestly. Shining in the Shadows, it's got a picture of her on it. This is way better than their normal, just like generic pink titles for things. What you have to do to get this title is first you have to pull Melnia. Then you have to run her in the training quest that's going to come with her, and that will only be up for probably the 2 weeks that her banner is up. So if you don't get her and do this quest with her within those 2 weeks, you'll never be able to get this title, and that's probably going to be me. But yeah, if you are super into her and you think this title looks awesome, and it does look pretty cool, this is one incentive to pull her. The second thing that you'll be able to do with her, now these two aren't going to be as good as that, but if you take her on 3,000 quests during this time, you'll get a reward of 30 energy restores and 150 story skip tickets. And then during this period, if you acquire the Merciless Lone Gunner title, which is a 10,000 quest title, then you'll get 100 energy. So you'll get 100 on top of 30. So 130 plus story skip ticket 500, so 650. That's kind of a lot. To me, these two, I mean, those are good for some people maybe, but that's not enough to make me like, oh, I gotta pull this unit. The title is pretty nice though, gotta say. Anyways, I think that's the big stuff there. There's going to be her gun quest is going to be up. New storyline, so that's one way I'm going to be able to get some Visior built up. And that's about it for that. Guild battles. Okay, so guild battle map, arena battle map, all that stuff is going to have earth buffs and gun equipable buffs. Where the guild battle is going to be earth area attack resist up, and then for gun people, equipable attack up. And then for arena, it's going to be earth unit HP up. And I don't know about you guys, but even if I don't have Melnia, I have been absolutely loving Halloween Lucio. And guess what? He's an earth guy, so he's at least going to be able to take advantage of these earth buffs. Not so much the gun buffs, though. But yeah, I'm pumped for that. And clarification of the jobs, she is going to be in probably the gunner one, if I had to guess. I didn't actually look at this in advance. So yeah, so she's in the gun one, so she's a gun. That was pretty obvious, though. But anyways, that is the news. I am pretty happy about the 4th anniversary stuff. And don't fret, guys, if you're like, well, if we're getting the anniversary now, what are we going to get in March or April when it's time for our anniversary? They're going to skip us. Nope. We're going to get a different anniversary then with a whole different collab and all new, all different stuff. And if anything, it's going to be better than the anniversaries we normally get at that time because it's going to be all new stuff that we don't know about. You know, like normally on our global anniversaries, we would be getting stuff that we already knew about from November because that's when JP got it. But now we're getting the November stuff, probably in December, but it is probably going to be around Christmas stuff though. So be prepared for Final Fantasy IX and winter/Christmas characters to be... It's going to be rough. If you want to get all that stuff, it's going to be really rough. So I really hope that whatever they do for Christmas stuff is probably as nice as Halloween Lucio was with like an 18k pity, because otherwise if it's like a 100 cost Christmas unit and 2 100 cost Final Fantasy IX units, no thanks. Anyways, I'm going to do a poll here too because this is a guaranteed rainbow and I figured I would do it during this video just for funsies so we can see what year 1 unit or vision card I get today. But it's a vision card, so kind of boring, but I do need vision cards, so I'll take it. But yeah, what do you guys think about the 4th year anniversary, Final Fantasy IX, and all the other crazy, awesome changes? Old and maxed. But yeah, what do you guys think? What are you thinking? I am excited for it. I think it's going to be fun. I'm happy to hear about Final Fantasy IX coming out because I know a lot of people like that. I think this will potentially, you know, bring some people back or bring some people in general into the game. The units do look pretty good, considering the Final Fantasy IX graphic style doesn't really mesh super well with this game. I think they did an amazing job making them look good in this game. And that was one of the things that I always kind of worried about a little bit with the Final Fantasy IX collab. But anyways, I'm going to go. I will be streaming this game on Wednesday. Also, on another note, I think patch update days are going to be moved to Tuesdays starting next week. So starting next week, my War of the Visions streams might always be on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. I don't know for sure about that one yet, though. I'm going to have to look into it. I'll definitely let you guys know before next week. But, yeah, either way, doesn't matter to me. The day was never the important part. It's just that it happens. And you know what? I look forward to these days every week. So I will see you guys on the stream. Let me know if you're pulling for Melnia, or if you're going to skip and save for Final Fantasy IX, or Lightning Astrius, or something else. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for watching. If you watched this far, you're a champion, huh? You're a good old sport. Anyways, I'll see you on the stream, or whenever I see you next. Have a good one. Goodbye, farewell, sayonara. See you later. Bye. Blah, 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 blah.